Hello, world touring survivors. I'm your host, Get Good Fox. Welcome back to State of Decay 2, the Hyper Community World Tour. Today, we're going to be heading over to the next base in Trumbull Valley, Red Talon FOB, or the FOB, whatever you want to call it. It's the forward operating base. And before we go there, I see one last place I want to loot along the way, so let's hit the gun store. If I remember right, this gun store has traditionally not had a lot of good stuff in it, but what's the harm? We might as well grab it along the way, and we'll have stripped out most of the predictable resources that we can get. No telling, this game can be a little random, so, never telling what you're gonna get ultimately, but... And to no great surprise, the zombies are here to be a massive pain. That's okay, though. I have a lot of pain to match them with. We'll get these guys with the old stomperoni. Crouch to get our stamina back, and then in we go. Oh, 9.
Seems to be locked.
Maybe it's just totally random, because now we're going to have 9 lootables. That's pretty good. In fact, I have a doubt that we're going to be able to fit all of the loot in our answers fast loot.
Oh, good.
9 mil. Not starting out too exciting.
Oh, this Zed's definitely heard that.
There's the rucksack. That's the main thing I wanted. 22 caliber, we technically use that. I do have the 22 caliber pistol with me. Let's see what we got. A Thompson, and then I'm guessing that was some 45 caliber rounds. Crossbow and some large bolts. Man, we are making a real ruckus here, aren't we? I think we've hit more, we've hit more, crashes than non-crashes. Holy crap. So I'm actually holding the button down to fast loot, and like nothing is happening. Okay, well, that's the end of my inventory. Let's see if we can... Let me tell you one thing. The game executions have not traditionally been too effective on an incline, let me tell you.
I can't keep doing this.
There we go. Keep the executions coming. Wow, he got up in a hurry. I thought he'd stay down a little longer. Alright, I'm actually going to keep the pack on my back, I think, and that's because I don't think there's going to be a second one, and that'll just save one more inventory slot. Maybe we can do this job quietly. Don't think I forgot about you, buddy boy.
Until we improve our storage, we have to expect things to get broken like this.
Okay, in it goes, in it goes.
There's a way to put a few of these ruined bits to good use.
So apparently we had too many meds, and so we just drop-kicked an entire 5 units of medicine. I might be sad about it if not for the fact that we've got plenty of resources, so not too big a deal. Go ahead and use that. Maybe we can fit it all.
Nothing else to find here.
Bingo! Not bad. Okay. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Let's head over to the Red Talon FOB. Alright, so this thing is in the park. Where is it? Right here. Or in the fair, rather. If you didn't play State of Decay 1, the importance of the fair is that it was a locked-off area that you couldn't gain access to until later on in the game, and the fairground is actually where the army decided to make its primary base within the area. And it's not until later on that one of the members, basically the main army character, Sergeant Tanner, he gets abandoned, basically. And he's like, hey, you know, you want to get inside there, don't you? You know? They're not talking to me, so, like, why don't we just go over there? And he finds out that they all packed up. They packed up their stuff and they left without telling him. And as a result, he doesn't have any problem letting you inside to the military area. And that's kind of like where you discover what appeared to be the source of, perhaps the source. Like, it's not, I don't think it's confirmed, but what appeared to be the source of the zombie outbreak in Trumbull Valley, and that was polluted water. Because over by the fairgrounds, right over where the Echo Labs location is, right over here, you would find a large dam for the river, and it was absolutely filled to the brim with dead zombie bodies. Good gravy.
With a little elbow grease, this could be a great place to.
And I don't know if that was ever confirmed to be that it was in fact the source, but you know, that's just kind of that's just what the story was alluding towards. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Red Talon FOB, potential home site. Red Talon used to run serious military ops out of this location. Something big and scary must have chased them out because the place is in shambles now. Cost 1,500 influence to move in, so you know, a bit of an investment, a solidly mid-game price, and you need 5 people to move into this base, so you'd need 2 more people from what you'd have at the start. But let's go ahead and move in.
People ask me if Red Talon.
Now, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not the kind of base that you'd really stay in, unless you really just want to. But this is not really the base that you would want to. Oh.
So if you need help getting it fixed back up, give me a call.
If you say so.
Okay, so that was Chavez telling us that, you know, we moved into the base, give him a call if we want to fix it all up. And that is actually a big part of it. You can ask Chavez to help you fix up the base, and that's what we're going to try to do. Unfortunately, that has been bugged. But, you know, we'll do what we can. Step 1, unpacking. Boom and boom, looking nice. Alright. So the first feature of this base that's pretty cool is that you actually get the Daybreak game mode walls, as you can see. The walls are quite good in the sense that the zombies cannot climb over them, neither can you, but you can shoot out of these door slots. This area here is an escape wall. You can jump over it. I believe ferals also can jump over it, so it's not like, you know, it's not the end-all, be-all, but otherwise, with the exception of a few areas where you have a blind spot because it's blocked by some kind of structure, you are able to shoot outside, including important areas like right here by the door, which is where the zombies are obviously going to naturally congregate because, you know, that's the only way they can get into the bases through the doors. Except maybe the feral. The feral might be able to hop the escape wall. They can do it in Daybreak. So, the inside of the base has this really awesome Ferris wheel. In fact, now this is a great screenshot right here with the Ferris wheel. Let's actually grab it real quick. Very awesome looking. It's you can actually see they rigged it up to have some kind of I guess they want to higher up for a better connection, like less. Oh, also I just noticed. Look at the top. They've got solar panels up there too. Very neat. Neat little details I've never noticed before. Let's take a look at how the base looks, though. What we've got here is one open, large facility. So, you know, not a whole lot there. We do have a looted supply drop. This Red Talon supply drop has been heavily looted. We should clear it out and see if anything's useful. Okay. That'll take 50 seconds. In the meantime, I think what we're going to do is tear up these infestations. Let's locate them real quick. Show me where the infestations are. Please?
There are a lot of infestations cropping up lately.
Unfortunately, they are on the other side of the map. Not happy to see that. In the meantime, though, I think what we can do is work on constructing the base. What am I going to put here? Probably the trade depot. Because why not? As you can see, most of the facility slots are all spoken for already. There's not a whole lot we can do. We'll take a look at them as soon as let's see what we get for loot from the pile. We got the one APC 9 RT and a clothing item. Hopefully that doesn't bug out the game. Unfortunately, they've been notorious getting redundant clothing items. So what we have here is the Red Talon armored storage. It's basically, that's 35 resources. That is basically the level 2 storage, but with an extra 25 maximum ammo. And now it only says 35 extra ammo, but it says here ammo and fuel. So let's see if it is ammo and fuel. 77, yes, so it is ammo and fuel, even it doesn't list it, so that's like, you know, small typo there. Let's go ahead and install that. Over here, you know, this is already max level, so let's just start getting some of these things going. Now, this is a CLEO relay. Let me see if I can physically locate it for you. Now, the CLEO relay is the big 4,000 influence thing. It's this thing right here. So they actually have their own CLEO relay built in, and this relay is unique in that it only uses influence for its call-ins instead of prestige. It is expensive at 1,000 influence, and it does take 20 minutes to execute. It may be faster if we can bump our morale up, but and it does cause a large zombie attack because it is a CLEO device. But yeah, you get a CLEO device, and you can pay influence for CLEO drops instead of prestige. You know. How good that is, that's really going to depend on you. I think calling the CLEO ammo is pretty good, but I believe the CLEO ammo also costs influence. It's mainly the CLEO drop that would cost prestige points. So, and then we have some broken facilities. Some of these can be fixed, like this Red Talon bunk room can be fixed, so let's go ahead and just upgrade that. Because remember, the theme is that the FOB has been destroyed, so like we got to refurbish it. Now, these three here, they require some special work. The watchtower cannot be repaired without Chavez's help. The Red Talon officers' quarters, once again, can't be repaired without Chavez's help. Like you can see here, we need a compact incinerator. That is a key item that we get from a quest. Over here, we need the RZX ultrasonic rangefinder. Once again, you need a quest item for it. And then over here, you would need knowledge of electronics and munitions. You could do that yourself, or you could call Chavez and he will get you electronics and munitions, which I do plan on doing. Let me see if we can get this one done. This is the one that's bugged.
Hey, Chavez, is that offer still available? This watchtower needs help.
Okay, I need more.
Yeah, that tower uses some crazy
Ooh!
but last I saw, somebody had ripped the guts out of it. Come on over. By the time you get here, I'll think up a plan.
Ooh! That is normally glitched. We just lucked out. Okay, change of plans. I guess I'm just gonna let those infestations grow, because we need to go and we're gonna get this base fixed up. That is great news. To put it in perspective, on Twitch, which once again, if you don't know, you can find me on Twitch, where I play other games for a lot longer, including State of Decay. Get like multiple hours of State of Decay content on Twitch. Even more than you would get on YouTube, but I spent about 4 hours trying to get this quest to trigger, but it just wouldn't do it, so I don't know if it got fixed. I don't know if I just coincidentally I got lucky, but either way, this quest has not been available, so we're just going to focus on, let's just focus on getting the FOB built up. Okay, so we got the Red Talon bunk room is done. That's good news. I don't think there's anything we can install in it, though. Yeah, we can put the comfy chair in.
Good to see you, Vato.
Here we go.
I've been thinking about how to get that tower of yours working again. There's a place nearby that might have just what you need. The people who used to live there would buy just about anything, so it's the best place to look.
Come on, get in. Oh my gosh, we have to like actually just talk to him.
You up for a little field
Yeah,
trip?
let's do it. Now I happen to know basically where it is. Oh man, look how look how nearly on target that was.
So why do you live all alone out here? Seems dangerous.
I lost a lot of good friends. I'm not sure if I could handle that again right now.
Referring, of course, to, I guess, the events that happened after, I guess, of course, like, referring to the events that happened after Heartland, because apparently everyone, most of the people in Heartland are
It used to
dead.
be like a refugee camp or something. These days it's abandoned like everything else.
Huh. Strangers are just friends you haven't met yet, right?
I don't know if I would go that far.
This is the place.
All right, time to clean this place out. Come on, Chavez. We got work to do. And apparently my character is getting tired. All right, so what we got to do is just loot all these areas
Nothing we can
until
do
we
here.
find it.
I heard that some lady organized all of this. Just so local survivors could trade for supplies and stuff.
Well,
Seriously.
that lady is still going to help us because we are going to find that item somewhere in here.
This might be valuable.
This place is pretty good to get like a bunch of little knick-knack items, but you know, it can be a little dangerous. That's the main issue. There's typically a plague guard or two here.
We need to catch.
They say the lady who ran this place is with the network now. Makes sense. They're always doing stuff like this.
Keep voices and noises down. Yeah, trying to avoid zombies. Makes sense. Unfortunately, since our character is tired, I want to be a little more cautious. And then we can't fast loot because, like I said, I don't want to burn through my stamina. You can already see how the fatigue is slowly eating up my stamina bar.
Red Talon assigned me here, this place was already
There it
falling
is.
apart. Kind of sad, actually.
All right, I found it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now we got to show him the
Take a look
rangefinder.
and see if it's what you need.
Here's your
Yeah.
gizmo.
I recognize that hacky piece of junk anywhere. Just plug that in, and you should be good to go.
I appreciate
Yay.
it.
De nada. Adios, vato.
Okay, so that knocks that out. Plus, you know, it was a quest, so we actually get a little bit of money for it.
Another project finished.
And what it means is now that we have this item, what we are able to do is repair that particular facility. So let's go ahead and dump this in. And now we can restore functionality to the Red Talon watchtower. Bingo! Let's restore this one next. This is the officer's quarters.
Chavez, we could use some help with the officers' quarters over here.
I'm not surprised. Cleaning that latrine was always a pain in my ass. Latrine in that base needs a compact incinerator to, take care of business.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this old military quarantine site up by the reservoir. I figure it might have what we need to get this job done.
And yes, Chavez is going to be coming with
I'm
us.
telling you, this noise is gonna bring all disease to the yard.
Oh. Let's go ahead and get properly equipped, though. Wouldn't make sense to go out there and get owned. My pistol and my... There we go. All right, let's go meet Chavez. Or I guess he's already going to be there. Even easier.
Looks armored.
That's pretty good. We might be able to get this whole base renovated before the episode's over. That's my goal, at least. Looks like it's going to be in the plague art. Normally you would want to clear this location out, but, you know, I don't have time for that at the moment, so to that idea. We'll just have to do it the quiet way. Or the way that involves Chavez distracting all the enemies while I get what we want and then bail on them. Both methods, I think, are suitable. Ferals. Nice work, Ferals. Very effective combo techniques. They're basically like lemmings. They're like, whoa, man.
Now.
The first one explodes, touching the vehicle. I'm sure the other ones will be fine, right? Oh, look at this. Got ourselves a bloater in there.
Good work.
I guess Chavez isn't coming with us. It's all good. We should be able to handle this with or without Chavez. I think the bloater died for whatever mysterious reasons. Probably clumsiness. Bloater's not the pinnacle of grace, one might say. Zombie numbers depleting. That's what I like to see. Let's just give a few more of them the old squish.
How would I get this job again?
Okay, so it looks like Chavez will not be here to interfere. Good news for us. But on the other hand, these zombies are here to interfere.
Could I be any louder? Running out of fuel.
In we go. All right, let's just get this over with. We got work to do. Oh, bag of fertilizer, not bad. Fuel, also not bad. There it is. Bingo! We can leave the rest behind. We're gonna come back anyways to destroy this plague guard, so. Okay, I guess he's not gonna. I guess he doesn't actually come along for the ride with all the other ones. That's fine. So now we just got to deliver this back, and then we can renovate the... Oh, I'm so glad we can do this. I was actually... When I was planning this episode, I was like, man, I'm going to have to tell people that, yeah, it's probably bugged, it's probably not working right now, you know, but it looks like we are actually going to be able to renovate, unless it's kind of like an issue where two of them get bugged, or two of them are fine and one of them gets bugged. I don't know, but we're about to find out, because once we get this plugged in, we'll be able to embark upon the final objective, and that'll allow us to fully renovate the Red Talon FOB. Which, like I said, that's fantastic because it has been notoriously bugged. It's not just me either. I get a lot of comments on my Discord. People are like, hey Fox, have you been able to repair the FOB? And the answer is always no. There it is, the compact incinerator. That allows us to renovate. Boom. Let's go ahead and contact him for the last one.
Hey, Chavez, you out there? We need some help with the workshop at this place.
Yeah.
Nice.
Somebody who could help you out with your new place. They weren't part of my unit when I was there, but I heard they're in town looking for a new crew. If you want me to reach out, stop by and I'll set up with me.
All right. So yes, we're going to get all of them. So this time we got to go talk to Chavez. I don't know why we have to meet Chavez when we're talking over the radio, but we got to go drive out to him manually. Chavez is not a bad ally either. So this also, okay, so when it was bugged, there were so many theories about what you had to do in order to get Chavez to do it. People were like, well, maybe you need to do more of the quests. And I was like, I just don't think that's the case. I don't remember that being the case. People are like, oh, you need to do the Isby thing, or the quest, oh, you need to do the Raymond quest. No, the answer was always you didn't need to do any of those, because it didn't make sense. I've done it without them. And in the end, all you had to do was just to have a game that's not all bugged out. Okay, it looks like we'll just go this way. And up we go. Yeah, I know there's a rare weapon case there, but whatever. I just don't need it. Oh yeah, let's go call this guy.
Hey, amigo. It's Chavez. You still looking for bunk.
Oh shit, Chavez. I thought you gave up on the whole team thing.
Nah, not me. Somebody just moved into my old Red Talon base.
Let me guess. They need help fixing up the workshop? Yeah, we can swing a deal. Come over.
That's a relief.
Alrighty. Now, okay, I just remembered something I should have been talking about. Why are we going through all the trouble of repairing this base? Like, what makes these so special? That's something I should have said earlier in the episode, but it should be worth noting that all of the facilities here are Daybreak facilities. They are all Red Talon facilities. And it looks like we're going to need to get Juggersplodes because that's going to be too much for us to have to deal with. Also, there's just way too many enemies here in general. Let me just...
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
Okay, thought I would be able to squish all three of them there, but overshot. Let's go grab some Juggersplodes so that we can remove a Juggernaut. But yeah, all of these are the Daybreak items. See, these are all Red Talon and CLEO items. So that's why we have to go through the effort of repairing all of these. And that means, yeah, you can get the Red Talon or Daybreak experience without actually playing Daybreak. Now, it's just a sampler. You can't take these facilities anywhere else. They're all built in, so you can't deconstruct them. But the point is that, like, yeah, you do get the Red Talon experience. Alright, here's all the nastiness. Let's see if we can deal with this. Oh, I didn't throw that too accurately. Oh man, it worked out anyways. We already made plenty of noise, so I'm not worried about the pyro launcher. You'd think that right now, this would impress him, because his issue is that he's kind of, I don't know if you guys can do the job. You would think this demonstration now, just wiping all these zombies out, be like, wow, you guys are awesome, like, I want to join for sure. But nope, we still got to do a little bit of tit for tat for him. Let's do it.
If we're gonna team up, I need to know you got skills.
See?
Ready for a little action?
Sure. Okay, we gotta go to the bridge stash and get his stuff. We can handle that, though.
Ah, so you're in the old Red Talon base, huh? Man, that place used to be sweet.
Okay.
Okay, almost there. Gotta watch my back while I find the stash. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Can I break through this? No. Can I jump out? Yes, I can. Let me just give the stabberoni to a few of these guys. Nope, looks like the next wave is here, courtesy of Lethal Zone. At least he's mowing these zombies down pretty nicely. You would think he could, considering that he's like supposed to be this like awesome Red Talon guy. Oh, thank you there. So he shot the zombie I was grappling with, allowing the other zombie to get a bite on me. Thanks a lot there. Okay, so now all we gotta do is just keep him safe. This, I feel, is a reference to Ghostbusters. This is like the Ghostbusters vehicle. Just an Easter egg. Okay, so we got the plumbing done. And fortunately, although this is like a holdout mission, you just get a small trickle of zombies is all you get, really. Come on, let's wrap this up.
Gorgeous. Grab whatever you like. When you're done, we'll head to your...
Well, I was hoping that that would be the end of all the zombies, but apparently not. Trying to avoid using a healing item, a little bit precarious, but we should be okay. As long as we don't hit a bloater. Not a long ride home, though. So all we gotta do is bring him home, and the reason why this guy is relevant is because he is actually a Red Talon character. To be more specific, he is a Red Talon Demolition character. That's his unique 5th skill. And the Red Talon Demolition has both the knowledge of munitions and electronics, which allows you to build C4, and in this case...
a group that's got their shit together. In fact, I think we'd make a great team. I'd be honored to join you, if you'd have me.
Here we go.
What do you say? I'm gonna join
And
up
here
and
we
start
get...
fixing that workshop. I appreciate you letting me join up with you.
And now we have a free red... Well, not a free character,
That
but...
workshop repair job anytime.
Let's do it. Let's get it repaired.
Until then, I'll just
Boom.
show myself around the place a bit.
And as you can see,
Home sweet home.
he is a Red Talon character. Demolitions, the delicate art of making things go boom, gives him munitions and electronics. Very nice. And that is going to renovate the facility. I guess what I'm going to put here is an infirmary. Because the thing about this base is that you don't really get many options. Yeah, it's kind of like if you don't build an infirmary here, then you just don't get an infirmary. So like this one is kind of already spoken for. You're gonna build an infirmary here, or you're gonna build a hospital there, but I wouldn't do that. I would definitely build the infirmary here, and then I would build either the trade depot or the lounge there. This base has basically no customization. Probably among the least customization of any base in the game. It's comparable, honestly, to the what do you call it? Checkpoint Delta, the fact you only get 2 slots available. That said, it's still massively higher quality. Now, there are some extra features, but we'll go over the extra features in the official review episode. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all for tuning in, and once again, welcome to the Red Talon FOB. Until next time, stay tuned for the full review of this base, because it didn't take us long to actually renovate it and get it up and running. But yeah, till next time, like the video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future State of Decay 2 Hyper Community World Tour content. But at the end of the day, of course, remember that also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I've noticed that there's, I would say, maybe 50% of the viewers have subbed and the other 50% have not. I get it. You know, if you're still getting to know me, you know, I'll work to earn your trust. But hey, man, if you've seen like 5 or 6 videos, sounds like you're a fan, but you forgot the sub. Just a friendly reminder. Help Fox pump those numbers up. We content creators love the big number. But anyways, until next time, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.